Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the world fading, your breath slowing, your heart quieting, the light dimming to a pinprick. Then, nothing. Or is it? For centuries, we've asked, is there life after death? Science says no, neurons shut down, consciousness blinks out. Religion whispers of souls, heavens, cycles. But what if the truth lies somewhere else, somewhere we've never looked? This is the story of Eidolon Station, a place where that question isn't just asked, it's answered. In 2090, deep in the Arctic, a secret lab went online. 12 volunteers walked in, chasing proof of an afterlife. None walked out. Tonight, we unravel their story. Buckle up, it's going to haunt you. Eidolon Station sat buried under a kilometer of ice, its steel walls humming with tech no government would admit funding. The year was 2090, and Dr. Nora Cade, a neuroscientist with a chip on her shoulder, led the project. She was 47, brilliant, and obsessed, haunted by her brother's death a decade earlier, a car crash that left her questioning everything. If consciousness could survive, she'd find it. Her team was eclectic: engineers, coders, a quantum physicist named Elias Voss, and a psychic named Mara Lynn who claimed she could feel the veil. The volunteers, 12 strangers, from a grieving widow to a terminally ill hacker, signed up for one reason: to know. They called it the threshold experiment: map the moment of death, scan the brain's final sparks, and see if something, anything, crossed over. The setup was simple, brutal. Each volunteer entered a pod, wired with neural implants finer than spider silk. The pod slowed their vitals, heart, lungs, brain, mimicking death without killing. Quantum sensors watched for anomalies, energy spikes, data beyond biology. Nora's pitch was clear: we're not proving heaven or hell. We're chasing truth. But truth has a way of slipping through your fingers. On day 1, the pods hummed to life. By day 3, something was wrong. The first volunteer, a retired teacher named Clara, woke screaming, "They're here. They see me." Her scans showed noise, patterns that shouldn't exist. Then the station's lights flickered. Nora chalked it up to stress. Clara was shaken but fine, her vitals normal. The team pressed on. Volunteer 2, a hacker called Zero, went under next. His pod sealed, monitors flatlining as the SimDef kicked in. Elias watched the quantum feed, his glasses fogging with breath. "There's structure," he muttered. "Data clustering, non-random." Then Zero's pod sparked, its glass frosting over. He woke gasping, eyes wild. "It's not empty," he said. "There's something on the other side." Mara, the psychic, nodded from the corner, her hands trembling. "I felt it too. It's not human." The station's AI, codenamed Lumen, flagged the anomalies but offered no answers. Nora pushed harder, running 2 pods at once, volunteers 3 and 4, a priest and a nurse. Their scans spiked identically, fractal patterns, like echoes of a signal looping back. Both woke whispering the same phrase: "The door is open." By now, the team was fraying. Elias spent nights decoding the patterns, muttering about extra-dimensional interference. Mara burned sage, claiming the station felt heavy. Even the engineers, skeptics to the core, jumped at shadows. The lights flickered again, then stayed off for 10 seconds. When they returned, every screen in the control room showed static, and a single word: Eidolon. Nora called a halt, but the volunteers refused to quit. "We're close," Clara insisted, her voice fervent. Zero agreed, typing furiously on a cracked laptop. "It's not death, it's a barrier. We're touching it." Against her better judgment, Nora greenlit the next run, Volunteer 5, a widow named Amara. The pod hummed, her vitals dropping. Then the station shook, not seismic, but deep, like a heartbeat in the ice. Amara's scan exploded with data, lines, grids, shapes no one could name. She didn't wake. The control room froze. Nora slammed the pod's override, but it was locked. Amara's heart flatlined, no response, no pulse. Elias yanked wires, screaming, "Shut it down." Lumen's voice cut through, warning, "Unauthorized data stream detected. Source unknown." The screens flickered, showing Amara's face, not sleeping, not dead, but smiling, her eyes open, glowing faintly. Then they went black. The pod unsealed, empty. No body, no trace, just her necklace, coiled on the seat. Panic hit. 2 engineers bolted for the surface lift, only to find it jammed. Mara fell to her knees, muttering, "It's through. It's here." Clara and Zero rallied the volunteers, demanding answers. Nora's calm cracked. She'd seen the scans, the patterns, the word Eidolon. It wasn't a glitch. Something had answered their call. Elias pulled her aside, voice low. "The quantum sensors, they're picking up entanglement, but not local. It's outside our reality." Nora snapped, "Speak plain." He swallowed. "We opened a door. Something stepped through." The station's air grew cold, breath visible in the halls. Lights pulsed, slow, like a dying star. Volunteer 6, the priest, insisted on going under. "If this is judgment, I'll face it." Nora refused, but he climbed into the pod overnight, locking it from inside. Morning came, no priest, no pod. Just a faint outline burned into the floor, and his rosary, beads scattered. The team's radios crackled with static, then voices, not theirs, not human, whispering names, memories, things no one could know. Mara screamed, clawing at her arms. "They're in my head." Nora locked the pod bay, but it didn't help. The station was alive now, doors slamming, monitors showing glimpses of faces, hands, eyes. Zero hacked Lumen, finding logs erased, replaced with looping code, "Come see." Elias scans showed the patterns growing, spreading, like roots through the station's circuits. The remaining volunteers split, half wanted to run, half wanted to dive deeper. Clara led the divers, her eyes feverish. "This is it, the afterlife, the beyond. We're touching eternity." Nora grabbed her arm. "It's not eternity. It's taking us." The 7th run wasn't planned. Zero and Clara broke in, starting 2 pods. The station roared, a sound like wind through bones. Their scans merged, a single pattern swallowing both. The pods opened, empty. A scream echoed from the vents, not theirs, but close. The lights went red, Lumen offline. Elias found Nora, holding a drive. "I copied it," he gasped. "The signal, it's intelligent." Before she could answer, the walls pulsed, and Elias vanished, there 1 second, gone the next, his glasses clattering down. 8 volunteers left. Mara led them to the control room, barricading it. "We have to close it," she said, voice steady for the first time. "Burn the station." Nora hesitated, years of work, proof of something bigger. But the whispers grew, now in her head, "Nora, come see." They named her brother, his laugh, his crash. She smashed a console, tears streaming. "Prep the charges." The team rigged explosives, but the station fought back. Doors sealed, air vents hissed, shadows moved, tall, fluid, watching. The last volunteers fell one by one, some walked into halls, smiling, others just blinked out. Mara stayed, chanting, holding a knife. "It's not death," she said. "It's hunger." Nora set the timer, 10 minutes. The whisper screamed now, a chorus of voices, begging, commanding, "Stay." She saw her brother in a doorway, impossible, clear as day. She ran, Mara dragging her back. They reached the surface lift as the charges ticked. It opened, working now, ice gleaming beyond. Mara pushed Nora in, then stepped back. Unclosing it, she said, knife flashing. The doors shut. The lift climbed. Behind Nora, the station groaned, then roared, a blast shaking the ice. Silence followed. She stumbled out, Arctic night above, stars sharp. Her radio crackled, static, then Mara's voice, faint. "It's not over." Eidolon station was gone, a crater under the ice. Nora's report was buried, classified, redacted. She vanished too, some say to a cabin, others to nowhere. The drive Elias saved leaked online, scans, patterns, voices. Forums exploded. Was it proof of an afterlife, aliens, or madness? No one agrees. The volunteers' families got no answers, just empty pods and questions. Is there life after death? Maybe. But what if it's not ours to find? Comment your thoughts. Did Nora stop it, or set it free? Hit subscribe for more mysteries. The truth's still out there.